My name is Megha Prasad. I am working here as a postdoctoral fellow in ITC R&D facility. I have a daughter, her name is Namasya. She is studying in Neuro Senior in NeuroKids Chalahaddi. So we were initially in Kerala, so there she was in a school which also had a smaller group of kids, and they teach them about basic life skills and like as simple as pouring water, fetching things for themselves and things like that, and even put your waste in a waste dustbin, don't throw it on the road and things like that. So these are, I think, the basic life skills that everyone as a human needs to learn, and I don't think that was something that we were taught when we, or more emphasized on when we were kids. More importance was given to just the education system as such, like you learn your ABCs, do your 1 + 1 = 2, things like that. But this generation as such is not how we are seeing as the development is going. So I wanted her to be a very good and a responsible human, and I think that starts when you are a kid. So it does not, you cannot push that into your kid's mind when they are, say, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. You need to start them young, teach them all these basic things, and also learn to be more independent, speak up for themselves, know their boundaries and all of that. So I think preschool, teaches that. It's just not a mindset to, just get the kids to learn the basic education as such we know, but also develop them as a very good humans and develop their personalities as well. I think preschool plays a very important role in that. So we did our research while house hunting. We actually came to Bangalore and we did see a few schools, but the main thing was the proximity to our house, so that in case of an emergency we can come and then pick her up and things like that. Other than that, I feel one of the things that stood out for me and my husband both for EuroKids, like the comfortability and the warmth I felt from the staff, like the front staff, especially Rita ma'am. When we came, I still remember the day we were all tense, like, because the previous preschools that we had seen, you need to feel that connect with the people, because at the end of the day you're sending your kids. So you need to feel comfortable for for sending the kids, and I felt that. She made us very comfortable. She told us what all, it's all transparent. It's not something like you are just being led into the school just to give you a show of what is happening. It's, they walk you through every step of what is happening and what your kid will learn and what all are the activities that go on, all of that. And one of the inhibitions that initially when I came was the schools in compared to Kerala, especially the preschools, there are like standalone buildings. You don't have a ground and things like that. But when I came here, I saw that this classes starts from the first floor, second floor. You have a space for the kid to run around. It's not like they are cooped up in the class all day and then just doing their stuff here and things like that. And the teachers are also very receptive, and I've understood that over the past 1 year, like, it doesn't matter what time, even at 6:37 I've given her a call that okay, she's saying this, is this something that is happening, and they are always receptive and let us know beforehand what is happening, and the kids are also prepared and all of those things. And for us it was the overall, it's just not about the education or the activities or the interaction. It was overall, I felt very, I will say, more comfortable. And that safe feeling that you get to understand that yes, your kid is going and she's safe in the hands of whoever is taking care of, be it be the front office, be it be the principal, be it be the teachers, the aunties, everyone was and that I can see that reflection in her as well. Over the past, it's just been 1 year, but I can see the difference in the confidence with the way she's picked up Kannada also. Now she's teaching me Kannada every day. So that is the difference, and that means she's learning Malayalam, English, Hindi and Kannada. So all of these 4 things she has picked up over the past 1 year. So that in itself speaks the way they, interact and teach the kids. So yeah. She is, I would say, more confident. She is more comfortable in her own skin. Like, she earlier she used to interact with, like, she's very active and talkative at home, but put that kid outside, she's the most silent, she won't talk much, she won't look people in the eyes much, and then she's more like scared, like, I don't know that person, so what I should. But I've seen her come out of her shell in that way. She'll go and talk to people, even I don't know, in our society, and we'll have a full conversation. Like, we have more of old people in our community, so she'll go to aunties, and she's having conversations like, how do you know them? Oh, she stays like in that block and I know her, and they also very talk. And I think that development happened even though she was going to a school in Kerala. I think that happened post joining in EuroKids, that interactiveness and that ability to talk to a person as I said, fluent English, no problem. When she came here, there was that fear in her to talk to a person because I don't know their language, especially Hindi and English was something she was not comfortable with. Now she can hold on, a conversation on her own. You don't even have to, she's, I think, more independent in doing her things also. And I think that is all the contribution that, yes, there is some things that as a parent you can teach the kids, but there are also things that the school contributes, the teacher, the way they handle the kids when they are having, a meltdown, which I'm sure the teachers in her class are seeing on a day-to-day basis. So the way that she responds, and she's a very curious kid. So the way she asks, questions that you don't even think about, but the way that, so I'd say that overall that has changed, and she's very compassionate to her classmates from what I've heard. She takes extra pencils every day just because thinking my friend 2 days back did not bring a pencil, and that person would have to borrow a pencil from the teacher. So I'll take a few pencils extra. She does that daily. Like, she'll sharpen 2-3 pencils and we are like, why you need 1 pencil and 1 extra? No, I will share with my friends. Even the same with the lunch, in the sense snacks. So she'll, whatever I'm putting, and she knows her friend, her best friend here, Nivanya, likes that thing. She'll make me put some extra so that she can share it with him. So that I think is a very good quality as such in kids. We recently, like, since the school admission start early on in Bangalore, we had been to a few schools where she had to go through an entrance exam as well as go through a few interviews. And I saw the confidence in her coming out, because initially we were scared. Like, how will she, give an interview, because she's not used to that. And how will she write an exam, because here it's more laid back, they don't pressurize the kids into answering things and things like that. Will she be ready? But I saw that she was, like, the moment they said you have an exam, she was like, yeah, okay, fine. And then she went with the person who took her to the exam center, and I think it was around 45 minutes to 1 hour where she wrote whatever she was supposed to. She came back very confidently. We were like, were you able to write anything? Were you okay, comfortable? Because we were not there. It's a new environment, it's a new school. And then she was like, yeah, I could write whatever they asked me to write, but I was not completely able to read through the questions, but they helped me. I asked for help. So that is one thing that I thought positively, because she could ask that I need help, and that's, I think, is a very important thing. So she asked for that and they helped her in reading the questions. She answered and then she got the admission there. So we were like, yeah. So we ourselves were not confident, but my kid was confident in, and I think she's ready to go to a bigger school, which initially was our inhibition while we were shifting here to put her in a, K-12 big school. I think she was very excited, like, yeah, I'll be going to this school. So now she's running around everywhere saying, I'm going to this big school and all. She's sad that she'll be leaving her teachers and friends. But I think she's ready to, go to a bigger school, interact with the teachers, and no matter what inhibitions or fear we have, she seems to be ready to take that big leap towards a big school. So I think it's the kind of grooming and the way the teachers interact that has taught, because I, for sure, being a working mom, don't get much time to sit with her and teach her per se, and then have that public speaking kind of, and to develop that kind of a skill in her. But I think it's kudos to all the teachers and the staff here who have helped her in in developing those skills that actually helped her to go and perform in a different space and give that interview very confidently. So I think it's all because of the teachers over here. I would say their kids are in very safe hands. They take care of your kids like their own kids, and the main thing is that they don't bring up the children to just be educated in just the terms of education that we know of, but rather they develop a full human being in the sense they can go out into the world as a as a first grade student. They develop them as humans should, taking care of everything, not just themselves, but taking care of everybody around them, and being that a mindful human being is what I feel Kids Jalahalli emphasizes on, rather than just education.